Hey guys, former WWE superstar Hornswoggle here. I want you all to check out the Crash and Burn podcast. Click the like, hit the subscribe button, check them out, because I said so.
Crash and Burn!
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Crash and Fucking Burn Wrestling Podcast.
Yes, sir.
This is the review for yesterday's WWE Crown Fucking Jewel 2021 pay-per-view event. It streamed from the Muhammad Abdul Arena on the Boulevard in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Ooh.
And it's their first one back since the Super Showdown 2020 event, having a pay-per-view out of state, overseas. And surprisingly, there was no travel issues. Unlike the 2019 Crown Jewel event. But before we get to the review for each match of this card, let's bring in everyone who's wearing a hat like me. First up, he is a sleepyhead. He fell asleep on calls, on the Moshcast. Who knows if he's gonna fall asleep on Crash and Burn this time? But he also fell asleep on the floor while on call with me and Josh one night.
That's right. That is definitely.
And he is wearing a "That's What She Said" t-shirt and an Austin 316 hat. He has AirPods on.
He's fucking blind.
He is AJ.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Crash and Fucking Burn Wrestling Podcast.
God, he must have
Hey,
picked like
what are
4
we
bangs.
doing?
Jesus,
I
AJ.
think one of the best Saudi Arabia pay-per-views right now. Crown Jewel 2021. Let's do this.
Can I ask you a question, AJ? How many energy drinks did you drink today? Like 4?
None.
Yeah, I'm about to expose AJ right here.
God,
This
you
is
have
him
more
asleep on the floor.
fucking. God, you have more energy than a fucking American on a cyclist.
I'm so evil. Oh my god.
And AJ
Next up,
face.
he was featured on the Conquer Divide interview and the Crown Jewel predictions. He is wearing a lovely AEW hat.
You forgot to tell me that I was
On
featured on
a
the Counter Divide.
WWE the episode, and yes, AJ was featured on Conquer Divide episode. But he is the assassin, the leader of the Assassin's Empire, a Twitch streamer. Yeah, he collects good figures.
That's
Same here.
He is the Assassin, the biggest fan of the video game franchise, 5 Nights at Freddy's, Josh Danker. We have fucking Joshua.
Fuck you, American. That last part was fucking false. Fuck you. But
And shout out to Ronald Van Dal Evan. He said the same thing on the Moshcast episode.
Anyways, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Assassin, Josh Dinger here. The Hate Xavier Professional Wrestling and many other names as well. Join the movement. Hate means nothing. You already know what's up. We have Crown Jewel predictions here on the
Crown Jewel review.
Fucking dumbass! I must have had fucking 4 hours of sleep last night. God, I must have fell asleep thinking I was waking up on fucking Canada.
Where, on the floor?
No, I'm not like this fucking Canadian. Anyhow, we have Crown Jewel review. I must have had like fucking 4 cigars, and I'm probably some high on weed or something. God knows. Just kidding, I'm not. Do not do weed, kids. Anyhow, we have Crown Jewel review. Let me clear my fucking tongue, and let's talk about this. Not so bad pay-per-view. I'm gonna say it right here. This was one of the best Saudi shows they've done out of the trilogy. I'm gonna say it right there. People weren't pissed. People didn't have a hissy fit. Kids weren't screaming, sitting on their mother's laps. Let's get into this. I fucking said enough shit.
Last but not least, he brings the hype. He is our brother Omar.
Yeah!
Hello, everyone around the world. It's your boy, Wrestling Omar 2.0. Welcome to the Crash and Burn podcast. we are reviewing of the 2021 Crown Jewel for the first time in 2 years. Now it's back to traveling.
Yep, back to traveling overseas to Saudi.
Yep.
Alright, so as said already, this was probably the best Saudi show WWE has ever put on so far. I mean, the Greatest Royal Rumble was pretty good, but this one topped the Greatest Royal Rumble. The rest of the Saudi shows were trash.
True.
Mm.
Yeah, but unfortunately, they have a deal there to like 2030, I think.
Sadly.
But I mean, it is what it is. Surprisingly, no travel issues.
Good. Good.
Anyways, there was 10 matches in total in this card for Crown Jewel. Let's get to the kickoff match, which streamed at 11 a.m. EST on Peacock.
Yeah.
Look at my peacock, cock. Look at me, peacock. I don't know.
What
I was
the
saying
hell?
I was.
Alright, anyways. This was the Usos defeating the Hurt Business. Omar.
Yeah. Well, it was a pretty decent show. The Usos. It was alright. Neither Hurt Business not gonna win. They keep bringing jobbers now.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't mind the Usos picking up the win in this match. I didn't care for it that much, but it's a decent last-minute match, even though I didn't care for it that much. So this match was not a standout for me. Sleepyhead.
I think this match could have been better, man. If it was for the titles, it would have been cool. But I know both guys are in different brands respectively, and the Hurt Business gotta be the future Raw Tag Team Champions right here. They gotta be the next Raw Tag Team Champions. I don't know what's gonna happen for RK Bro next, but whatever it is, the Hurt Business is probably gonna end their reign. And the Usos, obviously, they need to be built dominantly and very strong. So it only makes sense for the Usos to retain. So that's what I'm going. Yeah, Usos retain. Good move.
Alright, I'm fucking Joshua.
Response to your shit American puns.
Okay.
Anyways, you will call me as the assassin as you wish.
Mr. Ass
Bow
Acid.
down to the assassin.
Yes,
Bow
you
down
better,
to
otherwise I will
Acid.
fuck your shit up. Like
King
I
Josh.
did to one American.
King
Anyhow,
Josh.
it was a match that existed. It was basically a match to hype the Saudi crowd up, even though we knew the Usos were going to have the higher advantage in the match, and even though we knew they were going to win at some point. So, yeah, it was a match that fucking existed, and it was a match that tried to wake up people's mornings on the East Coast. Period.
Yeah, I had an online English class that time.
Oh boy.
I was just paying attention to my professor, and shout out to my professor. You're a cool dude. Professor Aubrey. Anyways. The power goes off inside the Muhammad Abdu Arena on the Boulevard in Riyadh. And the Saudi crowd goes wild for Edge coming out to defeat Seth Rollins in a Hell in a Cell match.
Yay.
Now this was a standout. This was actually a good match. They had some good spots. They really told their story in their third match. They had a good one at SummerSlam. They had a good one at Madison Square Garden, which I had the honor to see live. And they had a good one in Saudi. So you know what? No, I'm down to see them have a fourth match.
Ooh.
If that even happens. But this probably gonna be the end of their storyline. But overall, I enjoyed the match. It's a good standout for me. Danker.
Yes. This was a great way to start off the show. I'm surprised this even opened up the show. This was a fantastic match. I mean, you know, I think, in my opinion, this was the best match Edge and Rollins had out of the two matches they've had so far. Now, I want to see a fourth match between them. I'm loving the rivalry between Seth and Edge. I felt like when Edge came back, this was one of the people I wanted to see him feud with. Next, I want to see Edge feud with AJ Styles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he's in this car right now.
Yeah, push. Anyhow, great match. The Rated R Superstar came away with the victory. I love the back and forth, especially, I like Extreme Rules. Those are my favorite types of matches where anything goes, anything, is legal. So, very happy that Edge won this.
Go ahead, AJ. I'll go ahead, AJ. I'll be right back.
I like this match, actually. What a great way to start the show. And this could possibly be my favorite match of the night. Edge vs. Rollins. I don't mind seeing them go at it again, but I would prefer this rivalry to end that way. But if they're going to continue this rivalry, I'm okay with it. So, did anyone go yet?
Not me.
Omar, go ahead.
Okay, honestly, this match was a fire descent. Tables, candlestick, the tubes of the chair, and the chain. Everything was on fire. Even when the show started, we spotted a camel.
A camel, yeah.
A camel.
Yeah, a camel featured on Crown Jewel.
Like a camel? What is this? Some security stuff? Weak security?
Yes, that's the security in Saudi.
Yeah. So that was a good match, honestly.
Yeah. All right, so AJ, you already went, right?
Yeah.
All right. Omar, you just went.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told him he can go because I just took over. I
Good
took
job,
over for you for a
shithead.
little bit.
All right, cool. Next up, this was an obvious win.
Yeah.
Mansoor defeated Mustafa Ali.
Obvious.
Boo.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I knew he was gonna win, but the match I guess was okay, even though I didn't care for it, because we already know the winner, Mansoor.
Yeah.
All because this show was in Saudi.
And he's from that capital, Riyadh, Saudi.
Riyadh, yeah.
He's from there.
Omar, go ahead.
His hometown man, Mansoor, deserved to win. But when Mustafa Ali lost himself, he just realized a karate Olympic person from Saudi arrived and gave him with a huge kick.
Yeah. Big JD.
Okay, Drew McIntyre.
Big D.
Hey, yo. Anyhow, it was a fucking match that existed. It was a match that was obviously know who the winner was gonna be. We all knew Mansoor was gonna win because we were in his hometown of Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, or however you fucking pronounce the capital, or however you pronounce that name. I think it's Riyadh. However, I don't want to
Riyadh.
fucking history class. Anyhow, who doesn't love Mansoor? I mean, Ali, they're both great talent, but Mansoor is younger. Mansoor and Ali are the future of this business, so I like to see more matches between the two of them. I think they put on a good match, but, Mansoor won, and then an Olympic shithead came out at the end. I don't even know who this fucking guy was.
Yeah, who the fuck's that idiot?
Okay, hold on. Let me look him up, guys.
Alright, is that all you got?
Yeah, it was good. It was decent.
Okay, so
AJ, go ahead. AJ, go ahead on the match.
okay, this match was actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. This match it had their pros and cons, but however, Mansoor won by interference, and one of the good wins for Mansoor, and the guy who attacked Mansoor, attacked Ali was Tariq Hamadi, which he is a Saudi Arabian karateka, and he represented Saudi Arabia in the 2020 Summer Olympics in Tokyo, Japan. He won the silver medal in the men's 70-plus kilogram event after being disqualified for knocking out his opponent with a legal kick. He's also a five-time medalist, including 2 gold medals at the Asian Karate Championships. He's also a bronze medalist at the 2018 Asian Games. So this guy has it's pretty much a karate kid, a guy. And he kicked Ali in the head, and pretty much Mansoor won the match, and it was a good match though. But I would have loved for them to have a better match without interference. But overall, this match was good though.
All right. So everyone already won here?
Yeah.
RK Bro defeated AJ Styles, who's here right now, and Omos. So yeah, RK Bro retained the Raw Tag Titles. I knew it, and we saw this match happen already. So this was the same match.
Yeah, at SummerSlam.
Yeah. So you know what? I didn't care for it. Josh.
I personally like this match. I mean, it was kind of not really a lackluster, but I really was back and forth with it. I was kind of on and off with it. I was bored and I was interested at the same time. The thing I loved about the whole match was the entrances when Riddle just was riding on that camel. Oh my god, that just shot me dying.
Yeah, that was the funny part.
I just love how Randy Orton was so fucking jealous. He's like, why the fuck do I have to use my legs when this motherfucker is riding on a goddamn camel? But it was obvious who was going to retain the titles. I thought AJ and Omos were going to split, but, you know, it is what it is. Maybe in the future they'll split up, but, yeah, it was a match that was existing.
Disappointing.
Anzalone.
I'm actually pretty disappointed with this match because, I mean, they had a good match, but the ending, I don't know, man. It's just not a fan, but I would have preferred to have controversies coming in and AJ turning on Omos Omos turning on AJ, but unfortunately they didn't turn each other on yet. But hopefully on Raw maybe they'll turn against each other. But there's got to be a controversy a little bit though to build them up more. But I would have preferred them as a single star. But god damn, they're not obviously. But Randy and Riddle, they're doing great on Raw. Let's keep that up for a little bit, and then whenever they lose the tag titles, they can break up eventually. Maybe have Riddle or Randy turning on each other. But anyways, AJ and Omos, yeah, they definitely need to split. Hopefully soon on Raw, but yeah. But overall, this match was underwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Omar, go ahead.
Pretty good match, but I still don't understand why with Riddle. He says, "You know what? I'm gonna leave my scooter." Randy be like, "What are you doing?" And then somebody turned to the left, see a camel, right?
He rode a camel.
Yeah, he was riding a camel.
Oh god, that was a dumb thing with Riddle doing, but good match though.
Yeah. Anyways, so next up, Zelina Vega defeated Doudrop.
Yes.
Thank
Now
you.
this
Very
one,
happy.
thank fucking God that this happened.
Thank you.
I would be
Good.
disappointed if Doudrop picks up the win.
Yeah.
But thank God for Zelina becoming Queen Zelina.
Queen Vega.
Queen Zelina Vega. So you know what? This was a good one. This was a good match. I enjoyed it. It's a nice short match. AJ.
Oh, okay. Damn. This match could have been a little bit better as a finals match, It only took. All right, this one I'm really pissed off. 5 minutes and 55 seconds. Why? Why? You could have given the woman a chance. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. I hate
That's the government in Saudi.
I honestly hate the way WWE pretty much treats their women's division. They treat them like shit.
Also blame the Saudi Arabian government.
Yeah, fuck.
I wouldn't necessarily blame them, but it's just a creative, man. Why would you give these women wrestlers 5 minutes or 5 to 6 minutes a match? Are you kidding me? That's bullshit.
They must be high out of their minds.
But anyways, but this match could have been a little bit better. Dewdrop, obviously, definitely needs to go back on Piper Niven or Viper. But anyways, they need to change that name. That name sucks. But Selena Vega, good for her. She got fired. She's back now, and she's better than ever. And Selena Vega is queen of the ring. I am so goddamn happy.
Yeah. All right. Omar.
Oh my god, it was a great opportunity for Selena Vega. Even though she got fired back during the pandemic, almost a year around November. But now, look, she's back where she belongs. And now it's opportunity what will be next for Selena, aka Queen Selena, to be.
Yeah. Josh.
Very happy with the outcome. I was very
Well
happy
deserved.
Selena Vega won because she got buried the first time before she was released the first time, and just change Dewdrop to Piper Niven again. It's fucking dumb. Like, I get that they want to make Dewdrop a star, but you're not doing the right thing and you're doing it the wrong way. So
Look at me, I'm Dewdrop.
the theme song's bad. The fucking characters, I just don't even want to talk about it. Oh,
There's no character.
but
She's horrible. Her dance poses are terrible.
But very happy for Zelina Vega. She deserves this. And yeah, let's see where this Queen Zelina goes.
Yes, Queen Vega.
Hell yeah.
Next up, AJ is happy about this.
He must
be
very happy.
Goldberg defeated Bobby Lashley by pinfall.
Bullshit.
AJ, where's the
Bullshit.
party? Where's the
bullshit.
party? We could have had an in-person podcast for the first time. Okay, this was a no-holds-barred, Pulse Count Anywhere match. AJ, shut the fuck up. You're going last. All right, Josh, you go first.
I was very happy with the outcome of this match.
I threw a party in my
happy.
house.
I mean,
where's the
Goldberg
decoration?
pisses me off when they put him in the fucking title picture. It pisses me off, but this wasn't a title match. They didn't bury Bobby just yet. They just had him lose to Goldberg for revenge for Gage. It wasn't that bad. Come on, give me a fucking break. These amateur marks don't even know what they're fucking talking about. Yet when the old man comes back, it fucking changes everything. But no, I wanted Goldberg to win this because it was revenge on his son after his son got attacked by the fucking almighty Bobby Lashley. And yeah, it was a good match. I like some of the spots they had in that match, especially when Goldberg drove Lashley to that fucking table off the stage. Cool, man. And you saw Lashley was in some sort of pain. He had like some rib pain after that like fall, but it's a solid fucking contest and it was great.
Omar.
Well, Goldberg deserved the win. All solely because his son got attacked. And they just act Bobby Lashley MVP that they didn't know that was Goldberg's son. I was laughing right there. They do know. So Goldberg did what he did. and Bobby Lashley.
I'm going to say it's to piss off AJ. I'm only going to say it's to piss off AJ, but Goldberg for Universal Champion again. Anyway, so that was a great match. Match of the night. Goldberg deserved the win.
Yeah.
He is a legend. It was amazing. I loved it. Pop up Goldberg for WWE Champion.
No. Fuck you. All
But
right.
seriously, I enjoyed the match. Goldberg WWE did get revenge.
Yeah, that was pretty much the point of the match, anyhow.
Yes, and no AJ, they did not bury your husband Bobby Lashley.
Jason, you like him too, so I wouldn't talk.
Yeah.
Says the one who likes him also.
I do too. I love Bobby, but they didn't bury him, AJ, so chill out. Don't worry.
Anyways, 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Crash and Burn is paused for AJ to go on a rant. Go ahead, AJ.
All right. Before I rant, I have to admit, this one's actually a good match. So, wait.
Oh, Lucas.
Told y'all be late.
Hold up.
I
Okay.
told y'all be late.
Hey,
Even though.
Lucas.
Okay, so
No.
this match is actually pretty good, but I feel, and I understand that Goldberg needs revenge for Gage and all that stuff, but why the fuck would you give him a victory? Why would you do that? You just had this man, Bobby Lashley, build up from the past year, and that's all taken away? Why?
Well,
Why would
shit.
you make him lose? That makes no sense. I don't
Oh
understand.
my god.
Oh, why? Why would you do this to Bobby? But I know he's not buried, but thank God he's not. Thank God he's not. Hopefully in the next match, whenever Bobby Lashley has, his victory. He's not playing around anymore. He's not going to lose anymore. Hopefully he doesn't lose it. But Goldberg needs to get out of the ring. They need to get him out. They don't deserve him right now because he's out of his prime. And he has one more year. That after the 2 matches, he should be retired. Please, for the love of God, I don't want to see
child.
Goldberg again.
Hey,
I understand he's a
damn.
legend and all that stuff, but I just don't want to see Goldberg again because he just ruined the talent that WWE has. But, anyways, moving on to the next one.
Anyways, Lucas, do you want to go ahead for the no holds barred match?
Oh, I'll be honest, I'm going to disagree with AJ, actually. I'm going to disagree with him, since you want to go and bitch and complain about this match, just being honest. For this match, I think it's a really good match. Like, between Goldberg and Lashley, I think it was honestly a good match, and it proves that Goldberg still got it. He actually did an actual jackhammer, actually, which I'm very surprised about. And, you know, it shows that he can still go. And I saw this from one of my, not my friends, but one of the people on TikTok told me his name was Axel. And he said that if you don't respect Goldberg after this match, and he needs to be reevaluated. I think honestly, whoever doesn't respect him after this match, I think honestly they should be reevaluated. And I want Goldberg to win. I legit want Goldberg to win because you know it's revenge. You know it's Saudi Arabia, and you cannot have Goldberg in Saudi Arabia without a win. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think Lashley's buried because what I think is, he walked out on his own. That's how strong he is. They wasn't so built strong. They could have ended with a jackhammer, but no. They want to keep on going with it. And you gotta appreciate Goldberg for taking bumps like this, you know, taking the spear off the stage. Not a 50-year-old can do that. So at least give him some respect, at least. And that's what I think. All right, now catch me up and better for the rest.
Oh, okay. How's the pre-show match for you? Usos via the Hurt Business.
And I think the Hurt Business is reuniting. I think it's going down, to be honest, because they're not winning matches. There's no big moments in there. They're just honestly being buried, to be honest. If I'm just going to be straight up honest. So honestly, it's not there for a reason. I don't get it. Moving on.
Edge defeated Seth Rollins.
Night. Match of the night, to be honest. What a match this was. This proves that you don't need a gimmick Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. When a rabbit is bold to a point where it wants to go Hell in a Cell, go for it. This for example right there, Edge and Seth Rollins going at it. And that's what they did. And they beat the hell out of each other. Back and forth. Brutality. Storytelling was great in this match. Everything about this was good. I like the spot where Rollins went off the cell, went for a table at the same time. He ricocheted off the cell, went for a table. That was a good spot right there. And also when Edge-O-Matic on the steps, Seth Rollins went for a table. The wrench part to his mouth, and everything was good. Even though the stop kind of was botched a little bit, I wish Edge could have done it a bit better a little bit. But you know what? It was a good match. I think it was match of the night, maybe match of the year, to be honest with me. I think this deserves match of the year in my opinion.
Monster defeated Mustafa Ali.
Oh, I know Jason didn't like the match, to be honest. I know you're kind of had bad feelings about the match. I know that. But
Yeah.
I think it was, I'm with this again, Jason. And I think it was a good match overall. I think honestly that Monster is becoming a young star. And I think he's doing
it was
doing good. And Ali looked strong in this match. I think Ali looked strong in this match. Even though I didn't like the ending of it, but you know what? It is what it is. And you know what? The match was good.
RK Bro defeated AJ Styles and Omos.
I didn't see that match, so I'm going to skip that one. And the camera spot was good.
Zelina Vega defeated Doudrop.
I didn't see that match again. I was at the store with this, but it's glad to see Zelina Vega win it. And I think it's well deserved. She needs a win, so I think it's well deserved.
All right. So, anyways, you just said your take for Goldberg and Lashley. So now we can resume the card. So everyone already went here.
Yeah.
All right. So the next one, Xavier Woods defeated Finn Balor.
Oh yes.
Let's go.
Anyway, so as much as I wanted Balor to win, this was deserved for Xavier Woods.
Yes.
Because they're building him up to be a single star, and they're giving a good push.
Well, I wouldn't say single star just yet. They're kind of doing the thing where the New Day where each member of the New Day accomplishes one thing, and
that too.
Right.
Anyways, so I wasn't home for this match. I was like on an NYC subway train going to college and stuff. But from what I've seen, this was a pretty good match. It was decent. Anyways, and I was not mad for Finn Balor losing. Omar, go ahead.
Well, I thought Finn Balor was a chance to have this. King Balor or Prince Balor, but quite tight that Xavier Woods deserved to win. Yeah, so he deserved to be a king. I don't blame anything, so congrats. All hail King Xavier.
Yeah. All right, Josh.
I thought, as much as I wanted Finn Balor, I wasn't upset with Xavier winning. This was a very well-deserving moment for him. He was the last member out of the New Day to accomplish, a singles moment in his career where he accomplished winning the King of the Ring. This was his destiny to win this tournament, and he did it. And I've been a fan of Xavier even way before he joined the New Day. Even a single star, but really didn't get a bigger push on him. I thought he was great talent, but the New Day saved his career, and look at him now. All three of them accomplished something. Like Kofi accomplished winning the title at WrestleMania. Biggie did the same thing, winning the title on Raw. And now look at Xavier winning the King of the Ring tournament. So they all accomplished something as a group. Even though Biggie is mainly a single star, and the two of them are mainly Kofi and Xavier are mainly still the members of the New Day faction. So Very happy for Xavier. He deserves this moment. We'll see on SmackDown tonight how it goes. And yeah, congratulations to King Xavier.
Yes. AJ, go ahead. You're muted, AJ.
Fuck. Yeah. What I was saying was, I am very happy for Woods. Congratulations for Xavier Woods to become King of the Ring. I would have preferred Balor, but Xavier Woods definitely deserved this one because he needs to be a single star ASAP. But he needs to be built up though a little bit though. Even though he just won King of the Ring, but he needs to be built up a lot more, like as a star. But if they're gonna go with that direction, they need to build him up and eventually win a championship, and then maybe have him win the Royal Rumble and then face Biggie at WrestleMania and do like a long term storyline where Biggie is the heel WWE champion. Kofi, I could see him getting involved. Xavier Woods is the underdog, and both men are going to go at it at WrestleMania for the WWE title, and it will be cool to see. But that's just my little fantasy booking, but it might not happen. But anyways, but overall this match was just pretty good. Finn Balor, I would have preferred Balor because he would have become King Balor, but I know it doesn't really make sense, but Balor's already on top, so it wouldn't make sense if he won the ring. But definitely, I'm definitely happy for Woods, though. He absolutely deserves
Hell
it.
yeah.
And he's been in this business for a long time, also, so he definitely needed that.
Oh, for sure.
All right. Lucas.
All right. So for me, I'm just gonna just take a shot here at somebody. It's funny to me how somebody gets so mad at this.
Uh-oh.
About. But what I gotta say about this, and I'm gonna go ahead and say about this. This is well deserved. I don't care what anybody says.
Right.
I'm looking at the camera. You know who you are. I'm looking straight at you at the camera. I'm not saying names, but you know who you are. Anyways, I'm gonna say that New Day is not a boring faction. They're one of the greatest factions of this decade, and then honestly, this is well deserved. Xavier's been on the tag team shadow for a long time, and I think it's well deserved to be a single star. And and I think it's well deserved. And I agree, but Balor doesn't need that King of the Ring. He just needs to beat opponents and may go out to Big E. That's how I'll say. Go out there to the championship because he's a top star. And to see Xavier win this thing, so proud of him. It's the underdog winning matches. This is what I said before. He'd be a 4 United States champion, a 4 WWE champion, a 4 Universal champion. That's 3 big wins.
Yeah.
And that was a great build-up to start with. Because WWE, don't waste that. It's so funny to me how some people get so mad about this. But you gotta give credit to where it's due. I don't care. I don't give a shit who you are. Again, look at the camera again. Anyways, but yeah, I really enjoyed this, and this is a great match, and I love it.
So everybody already won here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, this was Biggie defeating Drew McIntyre. So now I knew this was gonna happen because Drew's on SmackDown and Biggie's on Raw with a Raw title.
Yeah.
So this is pretty obvious, but I think it was okay. Anyways, Josh.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen. It obviously, towards the draft, Drew got drafted to SmackDown, so there was no point of him winning that title. Trust me, he had his moment, but Drew had his moment when he won the title, but it was in front of invisible fans, aka the pandemic era. But you gotta realize this: Drew, as much as Biggie and Drew, they took a while to win the title, but it wasn't, it wasn't obvious that Drew was gonna win. It was like, oh, Drew was gonna win, even though if he was on Raw, but he's not. He's on SmackDown, so he can go for the Universal title against Reigns. I feel like he will be the guy when Reigns is gonna get his when Reigns loses, Drew is gonna be the guy to dethrone the Tribal Chief. That's what everyone's saying. But for right now, let Roman hold the title for a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
let Biggie have his incredible reign with this title. Let him do his thing. And yeah, it was a great match, though. I'm not gonna lie, they really killed that. That match was something else. It was great.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Atencio Lucas.
Yes. So for me, this match is really good. I really enjoyed this match. These two could work together. If I can see this match again, I would. Yeah, this match was really good. They both had great counters in this match, back and forth action, near falls, and then like that. And the Claymore spot was brutal. You all saw that Claymore spot with Biggie when he kicked out of it? That was brutal.
That was brutal how he kicked out of that.
I was like, how the hell did he kick out of that? Because no one else, I don't know who else kicked out of the Claymore. I think it was Bobby, but I could be wrong. But anyways, and no one really kicks out a big ending as well, and that's kind of shocking to me. And this is a really good match. Like these two really killed it. I think this is Drew good last match for the WWE Championship. I don't think his main title run is done just yet. I think he'll go after Roman, to be honest. And I think he'll be the man to do it. I think at the Rumble, actually, what I'll do at the Rumble, I don't know what his surgery is on it. Maybe have one more part timer in Triple H, and then at WrestleMania have Drew versus Roman for the title, and then let Drew have his moment in WrestleMania in front of the crowd. That's how I would book it. But really good match from both of these sides. Big E is going to definitely have a great title reign from this one. I think here Luke's you need a Bobby or maybe Edge actually, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Omar.
I think Edge with one more title reign.
Honestly, there's been a tease
BRB.
for a very long time. I think the Broken Dreams gimmick for Drew McIntyre are coming back. Since he can't able to get a push anymore, and Big E retains as WWE World Champion, even though he's gonna go after Roman Reigns. Since tonight is the new era of SmackDown.
Yeah, the new era of SmackDown's tonight.
That's right. Time recording.
Yeah.
All right.
Good
Oh, AJ.
I saw this coming. Obviously, this one is pretty much a spoiler because I don't think we needed this match necessarily, but it's kind of already spoiled. Biggie was obviously going to win because he's on Raw. Drew McIntyre's on SmackDown. It would make sense for Biggie to retain, and I would love to see Drew McIntyre become Universal Champion by WrestleMania.
All right. All right. So the next match. Becky Lynch defeated Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks.
Obvious.
SmackDown Women's Championship. So
It was obvious.
It was obvious. I didn't care about this match at all. But I guess the title swap is coming. AJ, go ahead.
This one's actually a pretty good match. Even though it's obvious, Becky Lynch retained the title because it makes sense, and she's on Raw. So as of tonight, they're swapping the titles. So in front of SmackDown tonight, they're swapping the titles with Charlotte. So at the time of this recording, it's Friday, and it's SmackDown Day, and Charlotte and Becky are gonna switch the titles. But it makes sense because the man needs to be built up strongly. And then have that Raw Women's Championship that she never lost, by the way. She never even lost the women's title anyway. Oh, okay. She never lost the title at the first place. The Raw Women's title she never lost. And I'm not surprised Becky Lynch retained, so it only makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Josh?
It was very obvious that Becky was gonna win. Like AJ said, they're gonna just swap the titles, hand over Charlotte the SmackDown one, and hand Becky the Raw Women's title, just like that. Boom. So it was a decent match. It was obvious that we knew two belt specs. Wait, what was they call it? Big time, whatever her name is.
Big time bets.
There we go. Big time Bex. We knew her. She was gonna win. You know, Becky Lynch thinks she's hot shit, but you know what? I'm not gonna disrespect Becky Lynch. She's a great performer in the ring, but she's too over of herself. I just don't want like her constantly shoved down her throats. Just like shut that. But
Yeah.
you gotta realize, Becky. Becky, when she was in NXT, no one really knew who she was, and no one really, thought she was going to be a big star. But when she got to the main roster in 2015, and then they built her up and built her up and built her up, you see where the evolution landed. Because that's the one thing people forget about Becky Lynch. She was a nobody in NXT. She was popular, but not as popular as guys like Owens, Zayn, Neville, fucking... the original guys in NXT. So yeah, my match for that match, it was an obvious choice that Becky was gonna win, but still a great match. Not gonna lie.
All right, I'm Lucas.
I think that was a good match. Again, I think despite the main event and despite some match, I think this might be one of the best pay-per-views of the year, to be honest, in my opinion. But this match I think it was good. I think it has some good build-up to it and some near falls I definitely do love in this match. I think those three people had one hell of a performance. Bianca booked strong in this match. She had a great performance in the ring there. And I think she'll be a future Raw Women's Championship after Becky's done with her title. And then I think she'll be the one to dethrone her again.
Ooh.
But I think for now, I think she need more wins on her belt because you just can't go after Becky. You have to. It's like you got to build yourself up to go at it again. You know what I'm saying? They go up again. And to be honest, some people just complain about this, but I think it's the right book. And that's why I changed my pick to Becky for a reason. That's why I changed my pick because they're going to swap it. I thought about it and I was like, okay, they're going to swap it. So that's why I changed it in the last minute, and I'm glad I did. And you know what? You can say what you want about Becky, but she's damn good in the ring, and I don't agree with that. She's probably one to go to the women's division. I think that her, Charlotte, and Sasha are the GOAT trainer, and they're probably going to be more talked about in 20 years to come when the women's wrestling involved. I think they're being the most talked about.
Yeah.
So again. Say what you want, Becky. I don't give a fuck what y'all say about it. But that's my opinion. If you don't accept my opinion, you can go hit a wall. Really go hit a wall many times.
Anyways, Omar, you want to go ahead?
Yeah, to be honest, this match between triple threat match, it was really great. We all knew Becky Lynch is gonna retain, but like as tonight, it's gonna be a title. Belt goes too long for her, so the plan was that she never loses a title. You're going to do her pregnancy announcement, and now she's going back to the champion as she's being drafted to the Blue Jackets. Oh, it was free agent also.
Yeah. All right, this is the main event.
Oh boy.
Roman Reigns defeated Brock Lesnar by pinfall.
That match was disappointing. I thought it was gonna be better, but
I say this and their match at WrestleMania 34 sucked.
Yep.
So you know what? I didn't care about this match. I'm gonna pass on this one. All I'm gonna say is it sucked, and who knows who's gonna dethrone Roman Reigns? And when is that gonna be?
Yeah.
Omar, you wanna go ahead?
Okay. Honestly, we knew that Brock Lesnar's gonna go hiatus, but there's been tonight's show that he's gonna show up once before he goes to hiatus and returns to Royal Rumble. And honestly, Roman Reigns still retains Maybe next year he drop the title. That's him right now. Looking target for him. Good match.
All right. Josh.
It was a good match. Like, I wasn't, like complaining that, Roman kept beating the shit out of Brock. And, Brock Lesnar, his ring gear never changed. Wearing the same fucking shorts, fucking gloves, and God knows what. But, I think the crowd cheered for was behind Roman more than Brock, since Roman's maybe a fan favorite in Saudi Arabia. I don't know, but
Yeah, he is.
But I heard some people cheering for Brock. But you know what? I was impressed with Brock, as a face and stuff like that in his first match where the roles were reversed, where Roman's the top dog and Brock is the baby face. Where it was kind of weird seeing Brock as a baby face. They always lead him up as this beast and like this monster, but now he's just, he's like any other, baby face, like doing his thing. But it was a good match until the point where Brock Lesnar fucking was being a dumbass and F5 Roman Reigns and Charles Robinson. So stupid! Why are you so stupid? But yeah, then even though it was no disqualifications, the Usos came out, super kicked Brock, and I love this smart move by Paul Heyman where he threw in the title, and Reigns used that as an advantage to take control and win the match. It was a good match until Brock's dumbass move where Charles Robinson fucking got knocked down. But yeah, good win for the tribal chief. He's still the champion. That's what matters.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's
AJ?
what matters, boys.
No.
Yeah, I could agree with you guys, but it's a disappointing match. It's a disappointing match, and it's just not there. Obviously Brock F5 the F5 the Roman Reigns to the referee, so yeah, it's kind of disappointing, and I just really hated this match. It would have been better though.
Lucas.
I'm waiting to say something about this. I've talked to you about this a couple days ago. But what I gotta say about this is a smart decision there to do that. And again, people complain about the Usos, being there, but you gotta think about this. Roman's a heel. A heel. He's gonna use some dirty tactics. I don't know y'all used to it, or you fanboys and part timers, or you just basically love the older guys. But my God, use your fucking brain and actually have some common sense. And to be honest, if you had a brain, you actually would think smarter. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But the people complain about this. Roman's gonna use Uso. That's family. They're the bloodline for a reason. They're gonna use that dirty tactics. That makes people hate him. I used to hate Roman when he was a heel. He did his job. And I'll be honest, he be carrying this shit behind the back, and it still baffles me to see people, just go off about this. It's so funny now. I'm looking at the camera again. Use your brain once in your fucking life. And don't let one of your favorite wrestlers, when they lose, you go into this fucking meltdown and everything like that. And again, I'm looking at the camera again. You know who the fuck you are. Anyways, the match was kind of disappointing, and I just didn't like it. I think it was a little too short, in my opinion. That's what she said. But
Oh, Lucas.
Oh, okay. You should use that. Okay. Anyways, but I think it was a disappointing match. I think the main event should have been better. But I do like the move though. I definitely like the parts where Brock is strong, Brock is weak. Roman is strong, Roman is weak. I definitely do like that. And if I rate this for matches, if we go WrestleMania 34, Crown Jewel. Actually, the first the WrestleMania 34, Crown Jewel 2, the other Crown Jewel, and WrestleMania 31. That's how I rank it. But guys, if you're gonna talk about wrestling, just use your brain and use your common sense. Don't let your favorite wrestlers get to your skin when they lose.
Yep. So ratings. I'll give this probably an 8. It's one of the better Saudi shows I've seen. Omar, how would you rate the show?
Hold up. All right, to be honest, I rate this up to a 10 point because the rest of the match was alright, but unfortunately, there was no title change again. Well, this is the third time, but one time it did happen when Seth Rollins lost against Bray Wyatt as the Fiend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so no title change. So it's a 10. I obviously enjoyed the show because they're back on the road.
All right. Lucas.
You know what? Give me a 9. Actually, give me a 9.5 out of 10. Actually, because this is honestly one of the best pay-per-views of the year, to be honest. And I think every match, has some deliverance in the way that it should have. And I think every match did what it has to do. And I think it's probably the better pay-per-views of the year. And I think one of the best of the year, to be honest. One of the better Saudi shows. Just blows away Greatest Royal Rumble in my eyes. And this, honestly, was good. And I loved it. And I enjoyed almost every single match of it. And, almost a perfect score for me.
All right. AJ.
Thank you guys. Oh, my bad.
It's
If I
ratings.
had- okay.
It's ratings, man.
All right. If I have to give this pay-per-view a ranking, I would give it a solid 8 because there were some matches that were pretty disappointing, but there were some matches that were actually good. But overall, this pay-per-view slapped. Pretty good.
Josh.
The same as Lucas, 9.5 out of 10. There were some matches. Most of the matches were good, but there were some matches that kind of made you feel bored and kind of made you fall asleep a little bit. But overall, it was a great show.
Anyway, so before we get to the outros, I'm gonna real quick read Wyatt's reviews on the matches.
Oh boy, wait,
He's
what
gonna
did
make
I say?
So again, this is all coming from Wyatt's text message. I'll also have it in the description down below, if I can. But anyway, so he's cool with the Usos picking up the win. The right person won that Hell in a Cell match with his Edge. Mansoor and Ali had a decent, solid match. The aftermath was according to him. He thought the RK Bro picking up the win was expected.
Mm-hmm.
Zelina Vega picking up the win was super well deserved. He's of course happy that Goldberg won his match. He thinks it was bullshit that Xavier would pick up the win. And then he said that Biggie and McIntyre had a solid match, but it was not surprising. And he said Becky wins. Who cares? Fuck her and Sasha. They're both cringe.
Okay.
And this is his take on the main event.
Oh boy.
This is Wyatt's
Oh,
take.
God.
He said, the main event was a fucking terrible match. The ref doesn't know how to do his job, and Roman was too much of a pussy to beat Brock clean. And it'd be better if they had blood, or the match ended in no contest, or Brock win, and with a broken heart.
Oh.
Oh.
Anyways, so that's his take. So outros. Thank you all for watching this episode of Crash and Burn. We hope you all enjoyed. Please like, subscribe to this podcast and the Boschcast, and yeah, we'll see you all in the next episode. Omar.
All right, guys, everyone around the world, thank you for watching the review of Crown Jewel 2021 for the first time in 2 years that they're back from traveling. and also enjoy the show. Hope you enjoyed it. All you have to do is please subscribe this YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to Moshcast, and hopefully all of you can follow us, each and every one member on the Instagram accounts or the Facebook. Please, I beg you. This, if you anyone not doing this, I'll make sure I'm gonna grab anyone and make you force you to follow them and subscribe to them on YouTube.
Get over it.
Not today. Not today.
Yeah, please.
Not today, Omar.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel.
All right. Josh.
Not today.
Thank you guys for watching the fastest rising podcast in professional wrestling, the one and only Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. We hope you guys enjoyed our Crown Jewel recap. Stay tuned for a lot more fun predictions, reviews. Stay tuned for Full Gear predictions. That's coming up soon. I cannot wait for that pay-per-view next. It should be a great pay-per-view.
Same for Survivor Series.
And Survivor Series as well. So stay tuned for those. Subscribe to the Moshcast. Subscribe to this podcast as well. Leave a like on this video. Tap on the post notifications bell for all new podcast episodes when they drop. We usually upload on Fridays, sometimes Saturdays. Mainly Fridays and Saturdays, you'll see some new episodes.
Unless a pay-per-view comes up on a Saturday.
Yeah, that's right. Follow everybody on their socials. Definitely support these guys, what they do outside of doing the podcast. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to AJ's. If AJ YouTube channel, if AJ ever makes a fucking other YouTube channel, god damn it. AJ,
Yeah.
keep yourself busy, shithead.
Yeah,
Yes, and subscribe to our good friend Kevin from My Song of the Day Rocks.
And also subscribe to my Twitch.
Subscribe to Metalhead Max's podcast on
actually
Spotify.
Twitch subscription coming soon. I'm on the road to Twitch affiliate, so be subscribed to Twitch for me when I hit that milestone. Follow me on Instagram, like I said. Follow my wrestling page, JDX Wrestling. I need some follows on that account, so go follow that. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next episode. The Assassin's out. Hate means nothing, people.
That's right. Lucas.
Yes. Okay. Thank you guys for watching the Crash and Bear fucking podcast. I might mess it up, but anyways, thank you guys for watching this episode. I know I came in late. I just came back from a baseball game. As you can see, I'm exhausted. And yeah, pretty good pay-per-view overall. And make sure you stay tuned for other episodes. Maybe again we'll do classic reviews again. I'm definitely gonna request some now. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that for sure. Keep up me on Instagram. And yeah. Stay tuned what's next for Crash and Burn, and stay next for these guys, as well as they moved on from their lives outside this. And stay tuned for me being told down as a both podcast. Check me out on the Moshcast. We just uploaded Conquer Divide's interview. Go check that out as I become a professional. Like all these guys are professional. I'll become professional as usual. And yeah. I'll see y'all later. Goodbye, mwah, and good night, bang. I'm fucking tired.
AJ.
Thank you guys for watching another episode of the Crash and fucking Burn Wrestling Podcast. And I really had fun reviewing this. Go follow on my social media. I'm actually not gonna plug in my main account anymore because I don't really want any wrestling people that I don't know very well to follow me there. But go follow me at aj.wrestling. And yeah, guys, about my IGTV content, that's no longer a thing. I ended it recently, so
If you want IGTV content, go check out Julian from the Moshcast.
yeah. Anyways, I had a lot of fun reviewing this. Also, go check out the recent interview on the Moshcast, Conquer Divide, which I was a part of, and I was very honored. And
Me, Josh, AJ, Lucas, and Julian are part of it.
And I really enjoyed this episode. So I'll see you guys next time. The Last Warrior is out.
Alright, so that's the end for this video. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.
Yeah.
Omar, I know we'll see you again for Survivor Series predictions.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
See you.
Bye.
Boom, 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 boom.
Take care, everybody.
Crush and burn!